Good morning. It is Tuesday, October 28th. I'm Whitney Turner. Thanks for joining us for Catch Up Quick, WVLT's daily fastcast, airing 10:30 in the morning, Mondays through Fridays. Well, right now, an arrest warrant has been issued for a former council member accused in connection to a deadly shooting. Brian Frost did not show up for his scheduled court hearing yesterday morning. Frost is accused of tampering with evidence, coercion of a witness, and official misconduct. His son, Bradley Frost, did appear and pleaded not guilty to his charges in this case. Now, a grand jury indicted the pair earlier this month, nearly a month after the deadly shooting in Roane County at the Mr. Clean detail shop. Investigators say on August 30th, several teenagers were partying at the business in Harriman, and drugs and alcohol were there. The district attorney says a shooting at that party left 18-year-old Holden House dead. Brian Frost is the owner of the business. He has since resigned from city council. Since Brian Frost did not appear in court, the district attorney has asked for an order for his arrest. Meanwhile, his son Bradley showed up for his court appearance and faces 14 charges, including providing alcohol to minors and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Again, he pleaded not guilty to those charges yesterday morning. He is expected back in court in February. And we're learning about a deadly crash in Blount County over the weekend. The sheriff's office says it happened on Wildwood Road. Deputies say 18-year-old Xander Lewis died in the crash. An investigation found he was driving when he ran off the roadway into a ditch before hitting a tree. And a Fentress County couple is pleading guilty to child abuse and neglect charges. Jason and Jessica Klimp will serve 10 years in prison without the possibility of parole. An investigation found they starved their 12-year-old adopted daughter and also forced their children to sleep in a 60-degree basement without blankets as punishment. And Knox County Schools is working to put families at ease with current and future safety measures. The district is trying to evolve with the times, bringing new technology to keep students, faculty, and staff safe. Our Jared Austin reports.
A school campus environment has evolved over the decades.
We have to be proactive. The days when I was a young kid and campuses were very much open, that was not even a thought or a concern, and we have to evolve with the times and the concerns or conditions that might be present.
In a time where we see more school threats and shootings nationwide, KCS's new security officer, Carlo Granillo, and the district are working to create a more safe school environment. That's why Knox County Schools has invested more than $70 million in safety measures since 2021.
Each one of our schools have a very unique safety plan, and just think about the infrastructure of some of our schools. We have multiple sites on the schools, and some the footprint is much smaller.
Families and students can now report threats or concerns from their phones, but KCS plans to use more than $4 million for more fencing, bollards, and window blasting films to protect people from explosions or impacts.
All those added layers help ensure a safer environment for all the people traveling to the schools, coming back and forth, and also as a deterrent or something that is overt, that people say, hey, no, this site is safe, is secure.
KCS also has more than 120 armed officers in schools to deter threats and keep weapons out of schools. We requested numbers from Knox County Schools. They tell us in the last 3 years, KCS found less than 10 guns per year, but didn't give an exact amount. 2 years ago, they found 48 other weapons. Last year, it was 49. So far this year, they found 9 other weapons.
As a parent of kids who went through public school and everything else, you can never get me the information quick enough. I'm going to be dad no matter what, and we get that. I understand that. But we want to build that confidence in our community and from our parents that they can feel good and be confident in their school safety measures.
That was our Jared Austin reporting. The district's goals for this year are to start working on a pilot program for a weapons detection system to use at our public schools. The hopes are that it will be done by the start of next school year. 2 people shot and killed at a plastics plant in Cleveland, Tennessee. Police say the 2 victims were supervisors at the Barku Plastics facility. Authorities say one of the victims was the company's vice president, the other an employee. Both were German citizens. Investigators are treating the shooting as a double homicide. Authorities say the body of the possible shooter was later found in a home in Bradley County, just outside of city limits. Officials say an invasive species could soon find its way into East Tennessee. The Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency and the Tennessee Valley Authority are working together to spread awareness about Asian carp. It's an invasive species of fish that is dangerous to local ecosystems. They're known to devour food native fish rely on, and they also jump out of the water, which creates a danger for boaters. The TWRA has called the situation a threat. It is actively monitoring invasive carp here in Tennessee. They have not yet been found in our area, but definitely a concern. Halloween just a few days away, but Dollywood is already getting into the Christmas spirit. It's going to be closed for the next couple of days for the annual Smoky Mountain Christmas preparations. It's going to return this week. More than 6 million Christmas lights will be on display throughout the park. There's also going to be holiday food menus and a special fireworks show on certain nights. You'll even be able to meet Santa Claus and check out his cabin in the Smokies. You know he loves the views here. The festival starts Saturday and runs through January 4th. Saturday is also the start of Sevier County Days, where residents can get into the park for a big discount. We've got the details on that in your WVLT News app.
And now, your first alert forecast with meteorologist Belle Oliver.
Well, Hurricane Melissa very close to making impact and landfall on Jamaica on this Tuesday. It unfortunately has strengthened, especially this morning. We've seen that pressure drop now to 892 millibars. The lower the pressure, the stronger the storm. This now ranks Hurricane Melissa as the 3rd strongest storm based on pressure ever recorded in the Atlantic Basin. So Jamaica really going to be feeling those impacts from this Category 5 storm. Wind gusts at 215 miles per hour. A really just incredibly strong storm. It is continuing to track across the Caribbean over the next coming days. So thoughts and prayers go down to those people there affected. Now back here at home today, we'll be in and out of those rain showers. Still a few lingering showers towards the mountains. Lots of heavy cloud coverage today. Kind of a very dreary look across downtown Knoxville. Those clouds locked in today, which will help those temperatures stay into the 50s later on this afternoon. So carry the umbrella today if that was my one piece of advice to give you. Again, clouds, maybe a few sprinkles, maybe a few showers later on. As you go throughout your Tuesday heading home, you may need those windshield wipers. Mostly dry conditions today. That changes tomorrow. We'll watch more of those showers come into the forecast early on your Wednesday morning. And this is sort of a repeat of what we went through yesterday, where we're going to see more of those rain showers impact you on your way to work tomorrow morning. So maybe allow yourself a couple extra minutes to head out getting on your commute Wednesday. And then we'll continue to see a widespread heavy downpours Wednesday afternoon. So make sure, again, heading home, taking the kids home, just get the umbrella, the rain jacket, and the windshield wipers going on your car. We'll still continue to see more of those rain showers continue Wednesday night. I know a lot of churches maybe have those trunk or treats planned. Any of those fall festivities, going to need to plan for that as well. Still holding rain into the forecast Wednesday night heading into Thursday. Wednesday could also be pretty breezy, especially along the mountains where there is a wind advisory in effect. We could see a couple gusts up to 20, possibly 30 miles per hour, maybe even higher, especially along the foothills. So not tracking any severe weather by any means, but that heavy soaking rain to come tomorrow on our Wednesday. About an 80% chance of everyone seeing some rain tomorrow. Temperatures into the middle 50s over the next few days. Thankfully, the rain will be wrapping up just in time for Halloween for any of those trick-or-treaters, but it will be pretty cool. Temperatures back into the 40s as you're heading out to trick-or-treat.
All right, Belle, thank you so much. Well, the Trump administration says 1 in 8 Americans will go without food assistance if lawmakers do not end the government shutdown by Friday. Congress has made no progress on the shutdown in about 4 weeks. There are currently no signs of a breakthrough on the horizon either. SNAP, formerly known as food stamps, has never been seriously disrupted in the U.S. since the program began during the Great Depression. But the Trump administration says that's about to change if lawmakers cannot reach a deal by Friday. Many are turning to food banks and calling on leaders to do something. And Senator Marsha Blackburn has added her name onto the Keep SNAP Funded Act. It was filed by Republicans in a handful of states. The bill would allow Congress to mobilize funding for SNAP, even with the government still shut down. But with SNAP benefits possibly being cut off this weekend, Cook County is helping out families enrolled in the program. Mayor Rob Mathis announced the county will offer food every day next month, except for Thanksgiving. This is all happening at several churches and food banks, including Trinity Baptist in Newport, Sunset Gap, and Bread Basket. Second Harvest will be holding a mobile food pantry at the Cook County Fairgrounds. It started at 10 o'clock this morning and will run until all the food is given out. We've got a link to Cook County's food distribution schedule in your WVLT News app. And right now, Knoxville Utilities Board, or KUB, wants to help you conserve energy and save money on your bills. They're offering 3 free workshops to give you some critical information about this. They're going to share practical tips, answer your questions, and give you the tools to make your spaces more energy efficient. KUB says people who go will be given a free energy savings kit filled with tools and guidance to help them start saving right away. The workshops are today, next Tuesday, and Wednesday. We've got the locations inside your WVLT News app. Well, New Vols head baseball coach Josh Elander was officially introduced on campus yesterday. He was announced as head coach just a few days after UT announced Tony Vitello would be leaving to manage the San Francisco Giants in the majors. Elander's new contract will keep him on Rocky Top until 2030, earning $1 million a year. He'll also be able to earn incentives based on team success. You can get a closer look at his contract inside the WVLT News app. And the football Vols coming off a great offensive performance against Kentucky. They'll need that firepower against an Oklahoma defense that's one of the best in the country. Head coach Josh Heupel is excited to get back inside Neyland to face his alma mater.
A great week of football here this week. Obviously a huge contest with a really good football team that we're getting ready to play. Excited to be back in Neyland, see our fans.
Kickoff Saturday is at 7:30. Join us for Volunteer Game Day at 5:30 on the Tennessee Valley Sports Network, streaming right here in your WVLT News app.
We the People, celebrating 250 years of America. Sponsored by Garza Law Firm.
On this date in 1886, the Statue of Liberty was dedicated in New York Harbor. It was a gift of friendship from the people of France to the people of the United States. The statue stands 305 feet high. It represents a woman holding a torch in her raised right hand and a tablet bearing the adoption date of the Declaration of Independence in her left. A spiral staircase leads to an observation platform in the figure's crown. Well, thank you for joining us. Remember, you can stay up to date on WVLT.tv, inside your WVLT News app, and on WVLT social media pages. We're going to be right back here with your top headlines at noon.